checking back in with you guys. Today we're gonna bring you a special episode of French Toast Edition, His and Hers. So Jenny's gonna do her thing, I'm gonna do my thing, and then we'll show you guys the finishing touch.
From our last video, a lot of you did reach out to us and wanted to know how to do the French toast. So what I'm gonna do something a little bit different. I'm gonna do a protein French toast casserole. And what that is, I actually just found out within this year that was even a thing. It's pretty much just baked French toast in a little baking pan. So I'm using this little baking pan, as you can see here. If you guys want to follow me and kind of look into the ingredients from our last video, we're really big on keto bread that you could get in Aldi. Also, what I'm going to be using is some almond milk. There's 3 tablespoons in here. I also have 3 tablespoons of liquid egg whites. I have some strawberries and blueberries, some banana, some walnuts, dark chocolate, peanut butter, protein that I recently started implementing to give this French toast more protein as well, some ground cinnamon, some vanilla extract, and then some olive oil so we can spray the pan. So it's really simple. What you want to do, just want to spray your pan. So I got this, I'm really big Home Goods. Shout out to my friend Jessica. We're gonna go there together soon, hopefully. Also, I want to give a shout out to my friend Shelly from Texas. She actually does this same recipe, but she does it in a bigger pan so that she could only do this whole thing once, and then she has it for the rest of the week. So shout out. Okay, so then now you have your pan sprayed, and I'm gonna set it aside for a little bit. So my mason jar here, we're gonna start getting everything ready for the French toast. So my liquid egg whites, I like to kind of mix them first, so they're gonna go in there. And I kind of like the fluffiness of the egg whites, so we want to scramble them a little bit. And then I like to add some cinnamon in there, and then some few drops of vanilla. And all this is true to taste, so whatever you want to add more of or less of, you're more than welcome to try it to your flavor. So I like to add the protein before the milk, just because this protein does make it a little bit thicker. If you check out the ingredients, there's only whey protein concentrate, so there's no flavor into this. So whatever I add in my shakes or in the French toast, is just literally the protein. And for this one, I'm only using 1 scoop, but so it's gonna be half the calories and obviously half the protein, which is exactly what I need for this dish. I just wanted to make it a little bit more of a meal. We're gonna go ahead and add the protein. So you're more than welcome to use whatever protein you want to use if you have one at home, or if you need to add a little bit more sweetener. Either I usually use honey or anything that you want to use to make it sweeter, so you could start to create your palate to use less sweeteners. The banana, the strawberries, the chocolate also make it sweet, so maybe you don't even need that. Okay, so as you could see, it's kind of getting a little thick. Apparently how Mo likes his women.
Oh yeah.
And so then we're gonna be adding the milk. This is almond milk, and this is 3 tablespoons. Okay, so now it's the fun part. So what I like to do is I like to put some banana in the bottom, and some walnuts, and some dark chocolate. And then I'm gonna start layering the French toast. I already toasted the French toast just because you're gonna put this liquid consistency, so they're gonna get soaked. So I actually tried a few different options, and I found that when you toast your bread beforehand, it comes out a lot better. So I toasted these and then cut them up so they could fit my pan. So I'm just gonna kind of layer them, plain Tetris. And then I'm gonna layer more fun ingredients. And as far as the ingredients, you guys could do whatever fruits or chocolates you guys like better, but these pretty much are pretty healthy and they go really well with my diet. You could also add the peanut butter inside, but I'm gonna add the peanut butter and the blueberries at the end after this is all baked. And then I'm gonna leave some banana and some walnuts at the end because I do want to drizzle them on top. And what I like to do is after the first layer, I like to put some inside. And then we go with the rest of the bread. You will put the rest. And I normally like to squish it down.
French toast at tres leches.
Low-key tres leches right now. I already preheated my oven. I normally like to keep it at 350 and I'm gonna leave it on there for 10 minutes and then I'm gonna check it. So I'm gonna put it in there, and then while this is cooking, Mo's gonna show you his version of French toast if you don't want to do them in a casserole. Check them out.
What's up, guys? Mo checking in on my side of the kitchen. So what we have here is French toast simplified. I'm not a culinary artist like Jenny when it comes to French toast, so I like to keep it simple. As you can see right here, all my ingredients displayed. I actually went ahead and put them all down in MyFitnessPal. I'm a big user of MyFitnessPal when it comes to tracking calories. This kind of helps me stay on track as far as my weight loss and fitness goals. Right now I'm currently in a maintenance phase, which is me just trying to maintain my weight. So for this, I went ahead and put all the ingredients you see here inside of MyFitnessPal to be able to track exactly how many calories is going to be in this meal. This meal is going to have a total of 346 calories. First ingredient we start with is the dark chocolate baking chips, which is what you see right here. And then we have our zero net carb wheat bread. That's the keto bread. Got 2 pieces right there. Next, we got 1 whole egg. I also have liquid egg whites as well. So I did 1 whole egg because the whole egg is a little bit higher in calories as opposed to the liquid egg whites. But I also want the good quality fats from the whole egg, and it also gives it more of a taste. Next, we got our berries and our fruit. So we got strawberries, blueberries, and banana, just to give it some more flavor, different types of textures into the French toast. And then lastly, we got our organic creamy peanut butter. I'm huge on peanut butter. I love peanut butter. How does that saying go? I put that ish on everything. No joke, salads, shrimp, chicken, peanut butter is my thing. All right, so let's get started. So first, got my liquid egg whites right here. Toss them in there, nothing fancy. And then we got our whole egg right here. And your boy's gonna whip it up real quick. So adding in the liquid egg whites, obviously it's gonna give it more protein and more volume. So what I plan on doing with this is, I don't think the keto bread is gonna be using all this egg wash. So what I'm gonna do with the rest of it, hopefully, is make a little egg patty that I can add on top of the French toast. I'm also gonna add a little bit of vanilla extract and cinnamon to it. Like Jenny says, it's kind of to taste. A little bit old school in that way. All our moms say, they don't measure anything out with their recipes. It's all just échale tantito, or put a little bit, eyeball everything. Un chorrito, mix it up a little bit more. All right, now I got my designated French toast Tupperware right here. Shout out to anyone that has Tupperware like this, or in their mama's drawer. Hashtag all Mexicans. Spray the pan down a little bit. Now we're gonna dip our keto bread in this egg wash. There goes number 1. And number 2. So right now I'm gonna wait for those to heat up a little bit. Then I'm gonna move on to my next pan. Let this pan heat up, and then with the rest of this egg wash, I'm gonna try to make a little patty. Actually, I'm gonna add a little bit more egg white to that because we're looking like we're lacking right there. So again, with this, I mean, just gonna eyeball a little bit, just so it has enough. Alright, so we're gonna check out how these are looking right now. Give it a few more seconds. Alright, so we're done with that first side. Now we're gonna let it sit on the next side. Let's see how we're looking over here with the egg. This is pretty much done. So I'm just gonna leave that there until the rest of our French toast is finished. We'll check back in a couple minutes and see what the finishing product looks like. Alright, so I got my dark chocolate chips here, and I'm actually gonna melt them on to the keto bread. I like how it tastes with the chocolate melted. And then on my other one, I'm gonna go ahead and drizzle the peanut butter on there. We got our peanut butter right here. Where are my Reese's lovers at? Let me know what's your favorite candy bar. We don't eat them often, but I'm Team Reese's over here. Alright, so almost ready, almost. Looking, ooh. Ooh. Look at that, melted nice and perfect. I'm in love with the cocoa. So, we got our peanut butter, we got our melted chocolate chips. I like to add a little bit of salt to my peanut butter. Now we got our egg white little scramble right here. Just gonna fold this bad boy up. Bam. Then we're gonna add our toppings onto the other bad boy. Alright, so right here you kind of got like your sweet and your savory dish. Like on this one, like I said, you got your savory right here. It's the egg, peanut butter, salt, French toast. On this one you got all your berries, the bananas, dark chocolate, just a little bit of salt, and then your French toast. Alright guys, so I just want to reiterate one last thing. It is possible to have a healthy breakfast and have it taste really good as well. Again, this whole breakfast sandwich is gonna run you at 346 calories, which is nothing by any means. That's like, if you're eating a bowl of cereal, that's probably what you're gonna get out of it. So, I mean, compare like a boring bowl of cereal to this bomb French toast. Come on, you can't go wrong. All right, now let's look into what this, what it's gonna look like. Ooh, if you could only hear this ASMR right now. You guys ready for the final touch? Again, let me know what you guys think. Team Moe Muscles. Checking in with Jenny.
Hi guys, so this is ready and I just poured it into the plate because now it's time to decorate. So what I like to do is add my peanut butter. And then more banana. Then the rest of the walnuts. And it's not part of the recipe, but I like to add some coconut because why not? Normally I like to eat this with some almond milk. That will go in here. And with that, we bring you His&Hers.
Together as one under the sun, we wander just to get lost. And up on the mountain, I found a fountain of solid ground tonight.
Thank you guys for joining us on this edition of His&Hers. We want to make this a staple in our YouTube channel as far as us making recipes. So if you guys have any ideas for whatever kind of recipes you'd like to see us make, please let us know. This week we did French toast, but we're more than willing to try any and everything. We're foodies, so whatever you guys have in mind, let us know.
And with that being said, hashtag muscles and glitter may be delay. Until next time.
Peace.